Exactly. Dramatic entrance. Thanks for talking about the staircase. It was a great watch. Kate, are you still in chat? Friday, Corey, his girlfriend, Kate, and myself went out for dinner at an Indian buffet. We talked about the staircase. Everyone but Kate had been watching it. Saturday afternoon, I go into Kate's office. She's on like the final episode of the staircase. She went from 0 to 60 in a day. That's how good that show is. It's a good show. Okay. I remember. Don't say that. People will think I'm not doing my work. Ooh, large titanite. Frig you, dude. I will face you. Sometimes the large boys do not like to be backstabbed. This one didn't have a problem with it. Hey! I'm so mad at these guys right here. I'm so upset with you. Stop it! You can do the great hollow before you kill Quelaag. Of course you can. But why would I? Oh! Forgot about that one. I hate you. Like, you actually cannot be killed by the club. It did 6 damage. I hit you with an enormous club, your little baby fly. It did 6 damage. It's because I wasn't two-handing it. You know what? It's a lesson learned. Now we're talking. Seven Estes for Quelaag is a little optimistic, but stranger things have happened. I'd like to just pull you a little bit away from that. I don't ever attack these guys, so I basically do not know what they do at all. You'd usually expect to have 4 Estises, 7 is generous. You've been watching too many Dark Souls streams. I would expect to have 20. I hate you. Anyway, we're only gonna have 6. The mosquitoes, the only enemy on planet Earth, they aggro you from across the map. So you get them in waves. Why do you kill them? Dung pies? I thought you watched a lot of Dark Souls streams. You don't even know what a dung pie is? Well, 2 birds stoned at once. Yo, where's my dung pie? Alright, where's the club? It's in your hands. ha 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 ha. Good one. If you go back out, it's on your right. You know, I can just get it later. Let's just fight Quelaag once. Give it a try. With no mildew. Sorry, Chad. You wouldn't understand. It's a YouTube thing. Yeah, you can't show spiders on YouTube. That's a good attack. The only attack I'm actually worried about is when she rears up. That one. No, not that one. Pretty sure the footage of this game that's incredibly violent is going to be age restricted anyway. You'd be surprised, dude. Isaac episodes sometimes get all ages, which is actually hilarious. Sometimes Fortnite episodes get all ages despite shooting people in the face. I pretty much deserved to die there, but we didn't. Remastered sound. Alright, so again, like... The thing is, Gaping Dragon is actually hard, and Quelaag is actually extremely easy. As I've told you many times. All I needed to do was level strength. Gaping Dragon is actually the easiest boss in the game. I fought him 1 hour ago. He's not the easiest boss in the game. He's hard than more difficult than everybody gives him credit for. Take it from a true Dark Souls expert that beat Quelaag on the very first attempt? You are a genius. Make sure you sit at the spider bonfire so you can go there later. You genius. Also get Great Chaos Fireball. I forgot that that's a thing that exists. This doesn't activate yet, right? I know where the Sen's Fortress bonfire is. Don't make me laugh.
Oh dear. What have we here? Are you a new servant?
Yes.
But you have no eggs. No matter. Go along and have audience with our fair lady. I pray that you will mind your manners.
I remember this part because he takes 25 years to get out of here. You know what we can do? Because we got that large Titanite. Reinforce our large club. It's earned it. I'd like to speak with you, please.
I am, if you need.
I totally forgot. Yeah, it's here. Okay. Enter Covenant. Yes. Flack Blag 7 is now playing Cuisine Royale. Corey, it's about time we had a conversation, okay? Yeah, you know what? You gotta get. Well, I can't reinforce my Pyromancer Slam because I have no Titanite, right? Or do you only. You don't do that here. You do that with this man? Is this the. Yes. Even better. Dude, now that we're like on a good trajectory, you know what it's like? It's like when you're on the highway or you're going on like a big road trip and you lose all this momentum early. You know, somebody's like, I gotta stop at the, you know, post office, and somebody's like, can we use the bathroom? And you're like, it's gonna take us forever to get there. But once you get on the highway, you're like, we're making good time. That's exactly what's happening right now. Now that we have like actual damage and progress, we're making good time. It's a dream come true. I'm not gonna kill her yet. We could do it later. This area looks good from afar, but afar from good. I'll tell you that much. Correct. We're only a few bosses away from the Lord Vessel. We're doing Havel and Sif now. To be honest, we probably should do Havel, but I really don't want to. What I would much rather do is go get the Lord Vessel so that we can travel around as quickly as possible without having to spend 45 years walking around to get to every single location of the game that we want to see. You know what I mean? So, I'm gonna go straight to Sen's Fortress and then in Orlando. Lord Vessel ruins the game, to be honest. Wrong. I respect you because you pay me $5 a month, but you are incorrect. Oh, you guys are back, of course. Why wouldn't you be? One of the smartest things this game ever did, or this series ever did, was make fast travel like more accessible near the start of every other Souls game. This poor guy, he's got to go pick up his rock again. Oh, do not one-hand that. They still screwed it up, because, like, in Bloodborne, you have to go through 25 loading screens to teleport between each level. He just made a rock out of nothing. Auto fast travel resulted in the map design suffering. Look, I understand where you're coming from on this. I actually do. I'm not just doing it the way most people do, where they go, I understand, but here's why I'm going to tell you why I think you're wrong. But that is what I'm going to do. I think this is a correlation doesn't equal causation situation. The Lord Vessel, especially with all the backtracking you're intended to do in the game, the Lord Vessel makes it palatable, so you don't spend a lot of your time just running back and forth between areas you've done 1,000 times before, you know? I think the map design in 2-3, and to be honest, in Bloodborne as well, is less elegant than it is in Dark Souls 1. But I think they probably, you know, just screwed it up. I think they could have made the map that same degree of interwoven and also given you fast travel. But that's my 2 cents. I think the areas after you get the Lord Vessel are less cool than the areas before you get the Lord Vessel, but you get the idea. Oh, that's right. Isn't my Pyro Lord down here chilling in the swamp and being like, how did you kill Quelaag? I don't understand. What do you get for killing him? More importantly, perhaps, what do you lose if you can't get him? You don't kill him. You save him. Regret. I don't care. I'm asking the wrong questions here. He won't show up until your flame is level 10? NL, you've played this game 100 times. Why do you still check everywhere for items? Because despite the fact that I played the game 100 times, basically the way that it goes down is I played the game once, did almost everything. It was pre-DLC. And then played the game twice in the most efficient route that I could find. And then pretty much just did that over and over and over and over again. So, like, the path that I take, I'm pretty confident with. But outside of that path, I got no idea what's happening in this freaking game. So that's why you'll see, like, on the depths, I'm trash. Bosses that I've fought many times before, not that bad. You'll see it again. When we go to the Painted World, I'll probably be straight garbage. I've only done the Painted World one time before. Your safety is not guaranteed. You're right, the gargoyles also could have been a little bit better. I always have trouble, or often have trouble with the gargies, though. That's satisfying. You're the luckiest man alive to get the large club drop? Really? I had no idea. Usually, I'm still using the Uchi Katana by this point. And then ooh, be careful. After using the Uchi Katana, I, go to Sen's Fortress, grab the Lightning Spear, die to the Mimic, respawn, and use the Lightning Spear until we're able to get the Lightning Uchi Katana by giving the Ember to the Large Blacksmith in Anor Londo. Full stop. Yeah, the Gucci Blade. Exactly. Have you ever beaten Manus? I did. I did it on an NLSS like 5 years ago, but it was definitely with summons. I've never done a sorcery run because I don't respect Big Hat Logan. Pre-patch 2011 era strats? That's how you know I'm legit. I was raised using there were only 2 weapons. You either got this Viander or you got the Uchi Katana. You crank that to lightning as soon as possible. And that's how you lived your life. My intention is indeed to do the DLC. I've been doing all the optional bosses. You know, like, okay, I haven't done the Hydra. I haven't fought Sif yet. But we can just go back and do those later. That's why I'm saying, like, I want to teleport. I want to have the teleport before we do that. Sorry, Sif is not optional. I mean, like, we could have fought more bosses by now, is what I mean. Yeah, Moonlit Butterfly, also true. And the whole idea behind this is basically, we're going to get to the point where we're at least going to have an invasion character. And then if we ever want to do multiplayer Dark Souls stuff on the LSS, I have a character that's ready. How does, and Nick and Rob were talking about this earlier this week, how do you do co-op in Dark Souls Remastered? Is it the same thing where you'd wait until everybody gets the white sign soapstone and then you beat the bosses one at a time? Or can you actually, like, party up? Because, like, I'm fine with the antiquated system. But no party, it is the antiquated system. Might as well fight these guys, because I'm going to have to get used to them anyway. You know that's BS. We had him locked down. I always parried these guys. So it's kind of a learning lesson here. Give me a second. I love when your Dark Souls character goes, oh. So sorry. What? That's the ticket. Sen's Fortress used to be my friggin' jam, dude. This is where I invaded. This is where I made my home. Fair. Highly friggin' fair. You were a cheese lord? What are you talking about? Sen's Fortress separates the men from the boys, dude. Now this is a bit of a sneaky moment here. We're actually going to go back to a little bit of an older school strat temporarily. No shield, no laming. How about frig you, chat? Did you see me try to fight the Gaper? It was hell. Good night, sweet prince. You know what? I should have... It's very simple. I should have used the Uchigatana. Because the Uchigatana R2 attacks straight ahead. Instead, or I could have just used my Pyromancer's Flame. You know, there's many different options. But yeah. Alright, 6 soft humanity down the drain, because I'm not going down there again. Doesn't it stay up on the bridge? Well, there's like a fight you can do down there, right? So... Oh, you didn't get hit by the arrows, huh? I thought you'd get hit by the arrows is the thing. Ah, you fell to your death, so it won't be down there. Even better. How about this? How about that right there? We gotta use that jump attack every time. That's top tier. What is it? Forward R1? No. Forward R2. Yeah, forward R2. That's the ticket. Use that on everybody forever. Case in point. I can live with that. Ooh, let's go. NL, are you rooting for anybody in the World Cup? Which World Cup are you talking about? Which World Cup is that? Are you talking about the World Cup of Soccer? The FIFA one specifically? I'm not making fun of the guy from earlier. I'm just making a callback. It's not meant to be mean-spirited. Ah! Forgot about that part. What goes on up here? I never used to go back here.